I don't know how many times I have seen a piece of my video on somebody else's channel and they haven't promoted me. I've actually seen, because like the CIA documents that I started passing around about 5 or 6 years ago, I see, and I made a video on it about a year and a half ago on my channel. I see parts of my video getting shared all over the place. And if I get credit, it's usually like this. I found this on this lady's site. No one ever gives me credit. Nobody ever sends people back to my channel or anything like that. I've had that. I've actually had my face, like they've taken parts of my video, and I've never been upset with that. It never bothered me whatsoever, never been upset with that, even if they didn't put a credit in there. What I have done when I really felt it was good stuff, I put a comment on it saying, oh, thank you so much for promoting my video. So I kind of self-promote myself instead of getting mad at the artist who is using part of the information that I found, which is not mine, because I found it, right? I found it from somebody else's research, because that's what researcher is. We find things from other people, and then we try to put this huge puzzle together, and we come up with the idea, right? And our idea isn't always right, but most of the information that we have right now, it's not coming from the spirit, it's coming from other researchers, right? So I just had a situation that happened on my channel because about a year and a half ago, sometime ago, I did a video on parthenogenesis. And if you haven't looked into it, I don't know how I ended up running into this subject. I think it was probably, what usually happens is most of the time, my information a lot of times comes from the subscribers, what they write in the comment section. They give me more information, more detail, and they tell me to go check out things, right? So I do that, and it was probably that way that somebody said, you got to check out parthenogenesis, when I was talking about virgin births and stuff. And so I made a video on there, and in that video I added three different researchers that were looking at the same topic, right? But they were kind of a little different point of view on each one of their ideas, right? Of what parthenogenesis was, how the beginning of creation, and yada, yada, yada. Because I didn't have enough information myself to be able to say, this is it, that is, and pretty much that's the way it is with all of my research. Because when we're looking back at history, it always can change. It depends on who you are reading now, what information comes in. So it's very fluid when you start looking into the past, and you have to be adjustable and adaptable to be able to change your point of view because of somebody else's research, right? But what happened today was just crazy. And I used a little clip from somebody that talked about I did use 3 people's clips so that people, like I said, and I used one clip, but I put a link to each one of the channels that I took it from, and I put who the channel was, so everybody could go there, because that's really important. I think is at least to promote the people if you can. I mean, you can't do that when you're just speaking all the time. You can't say, oh, I heard this from, I don't even remember where I got half of the information because I've been researching for so many years. It's really difficult to absolutely pinpoint a researcher that you got the information from. I do a lot of reading on the internet. I read a lot of articles, and I try to save as much as I can, but it becomes difficult. So sometimes I'm talking about something, and you may find that you were the writer or something of that. Please put your information in there if I'm talking about your information. I have no problem promoting you, but I may not know who you are when I'm talking about it right at this moment, because there's just so much. There's so much to know, and there's so much, like, it's boggling, right? So anyways, I get this nasty comments because I used this one YouTuber's channel, a little bit of clip in the parthenogenesis video, and she put down like I'm stealing her stuff and all of this, but yet in that video I had her link to her channel, a little promotion on her link. It was in there in the comment section. And I had also had promoted her on my, you've got a community page on your channel, and I've promoted her 3 times, and I've written up really nice writings about this channel and encouraged my followers to go and check her out 3 times, and along with this other one. So that would be 4 times that I promoted her channel. And when you do the community page, if you put a video of theirs on and they go to watch the video, immediately goes to their channel. It does not get promoted back to you. You don't know what comments they put down on that video or anything. It has nothing to do with you. It is fully and completely to promote the other channel. That's what when they do that on YouTube, and that's what I've done with this channel. So she puts all these and you would know it, because anytime somebody has, unless they've downloaded the clip, but if anytime somebody is promoting my channel, when they do this, when they do a promotion from my channel to their channel, I get a notification that this person has promoted my channel. So she would have gotten the notification at least 3 times, and I might have actually, I didn't go down very far. I went back down 3 months, and I had one 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, and 3 months ago that I had written write-ups, good write-ups about her, and encouraged people to go to her channel. It's just crazy. Anyways, she got that video that I was promoting her channel in taken down and had a copyright strike. I don't get why people would do something like that. I thought that, for me, I have a different outlook about how I see this stuff. I'm not making any money on this. I'm not monetized. This is my journey and the stuff that I'm learning right now, and what my point of view is on what I'm learning. It's all it is. And sometimes I will put somebody else's video to show you what they see and what I'm learning there, but it's not because I'm trying to steal their information, because I promote their channels. Always, everybody, as much as I can. If I use a piece of video of somebody else, I promote it. Unless I'm on TikTok, because nobody does that. We all just share each other's videos, right? But YouTube is different. But like I said, my channel isn't monetized. I don't have a special service for them to go and get a special link to me and pay. None of that. She has that on hers, where you can go and have extra content and stuff like that. I have no problem with that. I just haven't set that up myself. I don't think I just haven't set up that myself. And so I have no problem with her doing that. But I promote her channel to go to her. So I don't understand why she felt in her spirit that she had to attack another channel that was promoting her. It's really sad, and it shows that this world, even though people are telling you this information, what is in their heart, how they're telling it? Are they truly showing the Christ consciousness? Are they truly showing love for their brothers and sisters? And that's everybody. Like, are they just greedy and just want to have it all for themselves? This is not all my information. Everything that I talk about came from someone else. Came from an ancient book, came from a new book, came from a video. All of us are born kind of, knowledgeless. And even these people who are doing these channels that saying that you are stealing my information had to learn that information from someone else, because they just did. So no matter, yes, I know that you can get information from the ether, that you can do that kind of stuff. But typically, when they're talking about the same thing everybody else is talking about, well, you know what I'm saying. Live and love a life.